Namaste and welcome everyone to the episode 1 of Learn IELTS with Subhash. In this episode today we will discuss different assessment criteria of IELTS and you'll understand how your examiner will assess you. There are different criteria of marking. Also, there are two different types of IELTS. IELTS Academic for students who want to study further in abroad for let's say any kind of bachelor's or master's courses. So for them it's mandatory to do IELTS. And GT is called general training. It's for work and immigration purpose. For IELTS you will be assessed on the receptive skills and productive skills based on these modules: task response, cohesion and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy. These are for speaking as well as for writing. And for speaking there are two other more criteria, which are fluency and pronunciation. Also you can give IELTS on computer as well, which is called computer delivered test. And one traditional method is paper. It's called paper based test. What do you understand by marking criteria? As I said, there is one criterion called task response, which short form is TR. Task response means how well you have understood the question and responded. For example, in your essay it says like 250 words you have to write, and if you fail to meet that word count you lose mark under task response. If your essay doesn't have proper introduction and conclusion, you lose mark under task response. Also, if they have asked you to give your opinion and write relevant example, and if you fail to do that, you'll again lose mark under task response. Another marking criteria is CC, that stands for cohesion and coherence. Cohesion and coherence means how well you have connected the sentences in your essay. Okay? Not only in essay, in report writing also. Also, cohesion and coherence is responsible for like your connectors, transitional adverbs, like how you are transiting from one idea to another, whether it is cause and effect, or let's say contradicting statement, or contrasting, or maybe let's say complementing statement. Okay, or are you giving examples, how you are connecting one sentence with another sentence and how logically you are connecting. So that is your cohesion and coherence. Also, not to get penalized on the cohesion and coherence, you have to discuss about central topic in each paragraph. So cohesion and coherence means connecting the sentences correctly with proper linking words and writing logical sentences. Another criteria is LR. LR stands for lexical resource. Lexical resource means your vocabulary power. Okay, so how advanced you can write vocabulary. Also for spelling, whether you are writing the correct spelling or not. Your selection of word, what kind of words you are selecting in your sentences. So these all comes under lexical resource. Next one is GRA, that stands for grammatical range and accuracy. How many errors are there in your writing? How correctly you are using the tense, preposition, articles, everything, punctuation. So everything related to grammar and your sentence structures. Are you using only simple sentence, or are you using varieties of sentences like simple, compound, complex and compound complex sentences? So these come under grammatical range and accuracy. These four criteria are common for speaking as well. Additionally, the other features that are being assessed are pronunciation and fluency for speaking. Fluency means how fluently you can speak, how smoothly you can speak without hesitation and with clarity. You should not speak too fast or too slow. Pronunciation means your accent, your style of speaking, the way you speak out any word, utterance of that word should be acceptable. Either it should be an American accent or British accent. Both are equally accepted. okay? But you should not use Nepali or Indian accent. Like for government, you cannot say government. For vitamin or vitamin, you cannot say vitamin. Okay, for availability, you cannot say availability. For people, you cannot say people. Okay, but American or British, both are acceptable. So if you know these criteria beforehand, it will be very easy for you to get a good band score in IELTS. Because as you know, before giving any test, if you know the criteria, may it be driving test or any kind of test, so if you know the criteria, you'll have the advantage beforehand. So prepare well to get good band score in your IELTS. Best of luck for your upcoming exam. Keep learning and keep smiling. See you in the next episode.